An extraterrestrial alien attack in India in 2002 with more than 20 missing, according to claims. In movies, alien attacks on humans with lasers, but now how would you feel if such an event actually happened in real life? Believe it or not, this happened 20 some odd years ago in a small town near Lucknow, India. The newspaper article published on August 13, 2002 is about a UFO attack. And the caption you can see, the picture of a man who has wounds on his face. UFOs are attacking and causing unrest in India. Did such an event happen? The newspaper wrote it for greater circulation. This was a true incident because it was published in hundreds of newspapers around the world and even broadcast on local radio stations. Around the end of July 2002, villagers first started seeing lights flying across the sky. At first, there were only lights in the sky. Two types of UFOs were reported to have been observed. One was a disc with flashing lights that flew very fast, and the other was a strange-shaped craft that looked like an insect. It was also much bigger and flew much slower. While the smaller UFO was seen only around the Lucknow area, the insect-shaped craft was so large that it was seen in a radius of about 80 kilometers around Lucknow. UFO researchers say that the large insect-shaped craft was probably the parent craft, the mothership in other words, while the smaller disc-shaped UFOs would have emerged from the larger mothership. And after a few days of the initial sighting, they reappeared and things started to take a different turn. The UFOs started attacking people. There were 7 victims to this from burn injuries on their faces, and that's why they call the UFOs Moon Nochwa, which means burning face. Doctors confirmed that the injuries were electrical burns caused by electricity. One woman was attacked by what she described as a laser beam, which blackened her hands and blistered her body. Another fact is that within a week, more than 20 people disappeared and were never found. It wasn't just a simple rumor that circulated among the villagers. It was so serious that thousands of people gathered at the Sitapur city police station. Thousands of people demanding protection from the Moon Nochwa, as they called the UFOs, meaning burning face. Villagers blamed UFOs attacks, but police blamed insects. How is that possible? The prevailing panic caused the police to fire into the crowd, which had become hostile, accusing the authorities of not dealing with the problem. Now, at this point, the Indian authorities were desperate for an explanation. The Deputy Inspector General of Police believed that it was an insect or robot hybrid sent by Pakistan for espionage on India. Superintendent of Police Kavindra Singh said the Moon Nochwa were swarms of winged insects, perhaps locusts that caused only superficial wounds or at worst a rash on the body. Furthermore, Dr. Narottam Lal of King George Medical College suggested that Moon Nochwa was a case of mass hysteria and they caused the symptoms of on themselves. It drove them all crazy, in other words. There were 6 videos recording the UFOs by different witnesses. Only one of them had recorded the huge insect-like mothership. All the videos were handed over to the police 15 years ago, who simply disappeared and none were leaked. No videos were leaked. One of the witnesses who had recorded the video was a local judge. All the government agencies did their best to cover up this incident by giving stupid excuses about how the injuries were caused and how the UFOs were not UFOs. About the missing or nothing was said about the experts. Nothing was said by the experts, or they didn't even write anything about this. Please leave your comments about this, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.